Yes, I colored my hair. You guys will think it's red. So I just to do something a little different. Thought I would do red. So it is red. It's very red. Just to be a little different, I made my hair red. So today I dyed it. It doesn't look too different, but it does look not as brown as my normal brown hair is. I got just a touch of, it's called amber. Amber waves of grain or something like that. I was like, oh, okay, we'll try that. So I think I need more color though. I don't know. Anyway, all right, so here I am. Let's do this. So been really super busy, you guys, like super busy. Good morning. I mean busy. We are getting ready to be in South Carolina, so it's just, this has taken on a life of its own, you guys. I don't know if you guys understand that, but I know you guys see it because I got a lot of people commenting when I call them for readings, that this has taken on a life of its own. And I don't even know why, I don't even know how, but I will share you with a little story my mother used to tell me growing up. When I was 3 or 4, my mother used to ask me, what do you want to be? And she would expect to be, because and I wanted to be a teacher, which I was. But she also said, what do you want to do when you grow up? And I said, I want to change the world. That was what I used to tell my mother when I was 3 years old in 1969. So yeah, and maybe that's what this is. I don't know. But this has gotten, it's like it's like a shock and awe phase for me right now. Like it's just, yeah. So anyway, so good morning. So I will be taking a couple questions. Now we're going to change a couple things up so that you guys know, because I get a lot of people on here, and yes, I'm going to be taking questions. If I don't get to your question, also on YouTube. Oh, before I forget, I gotta, you know how I meander, right? If you guys can now send me things so that I can get like flowers and stuff. Hi, Damon. I can get things on there. So you guys can send me hearts and flowers, or it's a diamond something. But look into that, and then you guys can help me make, because I'm doing all this for free, and you guys know that. So you know, I got somebody yesterday that I did a reading for, and this poor lady, I'm going to be making a video about it, about how to not get taken by psychics. Because you have to be really careful. Now, I'm not saying that any of them are bad. I'm not saying any of them are phony, because there are some really good psychics out there. And I do see some. I'm dead serious. I have a couple of friends. I can't always read for myself. But she's been taken for thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. And if they're asking for that kind of money, then you better wake up. You better run as fast as you can. Because if you notice, I try to keep my readings very cheap and affordable. I try really hard not to take anybody on a ride. So I'm wearing my carnelian today. My carnelian, my peridot, and my blue topaz. I'm a blue topaz fan. I love my blue topaz. That's my birthstone, because remember I'm a Sag, so it's December. So anyway, and thank you, Divergent Heart. Divergent Heart's kind of like, okay, so here, this is also something we're going to be changing. I don't mind doing the cups of coffee, but we're going to close them after. You cannot do it anymore after, like, okay, so 9, after 10 o'clock, because what's happening is people are in the middle of the night, they're sending me cups of coffee, asking questions. And I don't know if you guys know how busy I really am, but I am really super busy. Like I have from 10 to 3 today. Now I have normal clients, by the way, that I've known for years and years and years. And they're good friends. They, you know, over the time you become my friend. That's kind of what's going on. Anyway, but they get to me on Wednesdays. And so I'm booked tomorrow too. And I'm not getting any rest. And I need my Thursday, Friday, and part of my Saturday, and a little bit of my Sunday off. I just need the rest, because it's 7 to 10 readings a day gets to be quite a bit. So I'm not complaining. I'm thankful, thanking God for everything that has been given to me, and I'm very grateful. But I'm also human, so I need a little downtime. So what do you guys think of my hair? Do you like my hair color? I changed it slightly. It's red. It doesn't look really red in the camera, but it's called amber. So, and I'm like, oh, I might put more blonde in here. I don't know. I do my own hair, by the way. All this haircut and everything, it's me. I cut sometimes my own hair, because I don't like how they cut it. If I find a good hairstylist, it might be a little bit different, but I get sick and tired of not being able to find one. Because every time you find a good one, they leave or something. You can't find them again. But yeah, so anyway, I don't know if you guys like it, but I just kind of thought it was nice. Good morning. Hi, guys. Twyett. Oh, one Wyatt. Okay, so hold on. I'm gonna there. Now I can see your ratings better. Okay. Hi. I'm gonna take questions. Like I said, it's pleasant though. It's just I'm not complaining at all. I'm very blessed. Thank you. You like it? I think it looks pretty good. I actually have kind of a red undertone and I have kind of an ash undertone. So I'm kind of both. But man, I do have some gray, and it's usually right in here, just a little bit. I do admit I do have a little bit, not a lot though. And so I just sometimes just to keep it highlighted so that it looks good on the camera. That's really all I'm doing. So, and I have a turquoise colored eyes, so I guess the red with the turquoise eyes looks pretty good. So, all right, all right. Hold on, guys. Wait, hold on a question. Thank you. You like my, thank you, Teresa. Yeah, I just did it yesterday and I'm like, I still need to probably highlight back in here a little, but you can see where I highlighted. And then it's a really, you can't tell, but it's a really dark red and it's not supposed to be. So anyway, and I do need a haircut again because like I need it trimmed. It's hard, you know, you have to trim your hair all the time when it's short, right? Anyway, okay. So I'm going to take maybe 10 questions and the rest of them, if you guys could please on TikTok, send me some flowers, send me some roses, some hearts and roses. I do get paid pennies for that. It's not much, but anything, you know what I mean? But you just tap it and you send me stuff. Anyway, I appreciate it. It's just, it makes up a little bit for all this time I'm putting in. Now, I'm changing my schedule a little. I usually am live tonight. I don't know if I'm going to be. I'm on Sundays now instead. If you noticed, it's Sundays. I might do it. I definitely have my class and I'm teaching tomorrow. Where if you want to take a class with me, it's only $22 a month. I mean, come on, you can't. It's $11 a class. Seriously, you know. And we've been studying runes. So all right. Yeah. Hi. Oh, hi, Marie. So she just sent me money. I didn't know how to do this. See how I didn't even know that you could do. Do you see that I'm still discovering all this? Marie, honey, yes, you should be your entrepreneur thing. And what you need, if you need, Marie, if you need to talk to me and to be on my podcast, talk to Jonathan because we can get you on and we can advertise for you. I'm really cheap. I'm like, when I've got 1 million live watchers on a podcast and I'm only charging $50, it's $50. It's the cheapest $50 you ever heard. And I try to tell people, I'm like, I don't mind. I'm never jealous or envious, or I want everybody to be successful. And it's so funny that people don't understand that there's a room enough for all of us. And it's very difficult for me to comprehend why people are jealous. I've lost a couple of friends recently and it just really hurt. Really, really hurt. And they're insecure with their own selves. Matter of fact, this one person, it's so bad that she's taken my colors from my store and from my business. She wants to yeah. And now she won't call me back. She ghosts me and whatever. You know, I was going to have her come with me to South Carolina to this thing I'm doing. And well, at your SOL, sorry, buddy. You know, that's what you want. That's what you got. You know, they're wanting fame and fortune. And when somebody does well, don't you want to stay friends with them so that you can go with them? I don't get it. So anyway, all right. So, all right, hold on here. All right. Okay. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Marie. Okay. Hi, Julie. Since it's your birthday, how am I going to be financial and health wise? Yeah, happy birthday. So you're an Leo, which I love my Leos. I have a lot of Leo followers. I have a lot. Yesterday, I got a lot of Geminis for the first time. They go in spurts. Like one whole day, I'll get nothing but all the people that I call are Gemini. One day, I'll get all of them will be a Leo. Yesterday was quite a few Geminis and Aquarians, which I was really. Thank you, guys. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Grace. Thank you, guys. You know, I didn't realize I could monetize. You see what I'm saying? And if it weren't for Jonathan, I still wouldn't be doing all this. And Jonathan's been so helpful. And you guys know who he is. He's Divergent Heart. He's trying to help me make my healing center a reality. It's like I said, that's where the money's going. I'm trying to come up with a large amount of money, and I actually have taken stuff out of my retirement. So, yeah. Anyway, all right, I'm going to answer some questions now. Okay. Let's see. Hold on here. So hold on. Let me get back to her birthday. All right. Thank you guys. Hold on. I'm looking great. Okay. Okay. So Julie, financially and health-wise. I feel like now, Julie, do you have like something where you're a little achy? You know, like maybe an autoimmune or something. I feel like there's a little achiness on occasion. I feel like this might be transformational year for you. I don't know why. I think you need to look at your Scorpio. Now, you guys know I've talked till I'm blue in the face about it, but it's really important that you need to realize that where your Scorpio is sitting, and I think yours is in health and wellness. I think you're getting into a health regimen. Like you're changing some of your health outcomes by changing some of your, you're either eating healthier or you're exercising, or maybe combination. I feel like that for Julie. I would have to look at your chart, okay? But I think that that's what's going on, okay? Because it does feel like there's a transformation there. I think you're going to lose some weight. I think there's something like that. I'm not saying you're heavy, but you're going to get your act together. That coming the next few months. So, and it's like I said, if your Scorpio is in your first or your sixth house, that means health and routines. Like I'm in the process right now of a small routine of myself. I started exercising every day. I was doing it every other or even a couple times a week. I was getting really lazy, and I'm out every single day now. And I do feel so much better. I think my energy's even picked up. You can kind of even tell when I don't exercise, you can tell. Because I'm a Sag, and if you guys are a fire sign, you have to exercise. It's part of the sign. You have to, especially Sages, because we're half horse. We need heavy exercise. So, okay. All right. Good morning. All right. So, Capricorn, Sonia, is Chad going to harm you again? Why are you in that relationship? I'm going to yell at you right now. No one should ever hurt you in any way, shape, or form. You are perfect in God's eyes, and you don't deserve better. I'm going to yell at you. I'm going to call you out on that. You are, and I see a picture. You're gorgeous. You don't need any of that bullshit. And yes, I will say that. Sorry about my language. But I'm a big believer in don't put up with it. Okay? Run if you can, and run fast as you can. And I know that people are like, well, but no excuses. No excuses. Okay? Valerie says, is my health going to be okay? I feel like it's you got a fairly long life. You having trouble with your stomach? Is there something wrong with your GI tract? Ooh, you have anxiety too, Valerie. What you need to do, I'm going to tell everybody that this works for me, and you need to do it too. What you need to do is you need to take that damn phone, turn that damn phone off, and walk away for a day or two. I am going on vacation. I will be gone. You will not see me next week. Okay? Unless maybe I'll go live. Maybe just for fun, I might get up in the morning and go, hey, I'm live. But, because I'm going to be in Salem. But, and Lilydale. You guys know where Lilydale is? I think I'm going to stop up there. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to. Anyway, I'm turning the phone off, and I'm not going to be bothered. I'm going to actually forward everything to Divergent Heart, which is Jonathan. I'm going to be everything's going to go to him. I need downtime, and I need not to be bothered. So it's that simple. No offense to anybody, but I do need the downtime. I'm a little like this has gotten crazy for me in a good way, but it can be draining. So I need to recharge my batteries. So okay. All right. So hold on. But your health, Valerie, feels like you got a couple of issues, but if you're on top of them, it I'm finding a lot of people, not just that have celiac, which is they shouldn't have gluten, but there's also like there's something else there's I don't know if it's dairy. There's something that's bothering a lot of people. Like I can't have soy. I'm allergic. Everything has soy in it, so it causes inflammation. And I can tell when I should not have had something. Do you know what I'm saying? You need to pay attention because here in the United States, we eat nothing's fresh. I know that I was talking to somebody that they were here visiting, and they're like, "Where's all the fresh food?" And I'm like, "I know it's all packaged because it's called capitalism, and it's just a way to make money, and nobody cares about anybody's health. And we need to go back to that health, fruits and vegetables, healthy. I try every day to eat nothing but healthy fruits and vegetables, and all I eat for meat usually are eggs and chicken. I do eat a little red meat. I'm really careful. I've gotten to be like, you'd think I'd drop a lot of weight. I haven't. But I'm pretty careful. My cholesterol is low though. Like actually too low. Like it was kind of funny when my doctor's like, how can you have low cholesterol? I'm like, because I eat right. Even though, it doesn't look like, I'm a little heavier. So yeah. Anyway, but that's beside the point. Anyway, all right. But Valerie, yeah, you're going to be okay. But I want you to also take a look at something. I feel like stomach or gut health somehow. Increase your probiotics. Also, I suggest to you guys something called kombucha. It's very good for your gut bacteria. And I make my husband drink it. He's gotten addicted to it. It's got a little alcohol in it, so I have to be very careful. I really can't have it because I am right on the edge of having to have medicine for blood sugar, and I'm trying not to. Anyway, but he drinks it for his stomach, and it really does help him when his stomach's been upset. So yeah. Anyway, all right. I don't do general messages because I'm here. I do general messages if you call me. So that you guys know, I can't just do a general, what's for me? No, I can't do that. Not here. There's too many. I've only got a couple hundred people. But I mean, I'm used to 800,000 people on a podcast. So the energy isn't as bad, but it takes from my energy and drains me. And I have to do 7 readings today. So, okay. Okay, so hold on here. Misks. When will I move to Turkey? If you see me moving, okay, when I will move to Misk. Not for a while, like it's gonna be a couple years. It's like you have to just get everything in order. Okay, that's all. I feel like it takes a while for paperwork maybe or something. It's something like that. Okay. Hold on here. Melissa, are you going to return to work after FMLA? Yes, for a little while, and then you're going to say, I'm done with this. And I think because if you don't have a job working from home, you're going to have one. And if you don't find one, because it'll make you really happy. I feel like it'll be at home. So that's why I said you're going to go back to work. And if you are working from home, yeah, you'll be okay. But if you're not, you will be. Does that make sense? Okay. Okay. Audrey, or is it Adri? 0582. Will I be able to purchase a car soon? You're going to find a really good deal. You have to look around. I feel like you're going to have to get a loan somewhere, but I feel like somebody's going to make you a really sweet deal. Be careful. They're telling me to tell you, be careful. Do not get taken. I want to say there's going to be 2 or 3 cars coming your way, and one of them is a real lemon. You have that car look through. You look through it with a fine-tooth comb. You take it somewhere and have somebody look at it. Seriously, they're telling me, and with like they're screaming at me to make sure you listen to what I just said. Okay. All right. Stella, Capricorn. Now, okay, will your finances get better? I'm going to yell at you. I'm going to call you out, Stella. If you're a Capricorn, you should always have money and you should always be good with money. If you don't, if your finances are that tight, you need to look at what you're doing wrong, then where you're not having the money flow that you should. Because Capricorns, Taurus, and Virgos should always have money. It might be a little tight now, but what is going to be the difference? Now, are you running a side hustle? You're a Capricorn. You could easily run a side business or a business. Okay? But if you're an earth sign, you should always have money. Now, not always, like things happen. Like I've had spots where something's happened. I'm like, I'm a little low on money. But then I think about it. I'm like, okay, well, this is what I need to do. And you break it open again. You break open and let the abundance come out, because that's one thing that earth signs are great at. Not only are they very dependable and trustworthy, blah, 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 but they're very good at finding where they need to break it open so the money flows right. So be thinking about that, okay? And I'm very serious because I'm a Capricorn rising, and I always have confidence that the money will be there when I need it. I know that's not, but I'm very confident about it, and it always is. Like, I don't know about you, but like, I'm a little short in some bills this month, and here comes oh, you overpaid your insurance, here's $500. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, oh, good. And that happens like all the time to me, all the time. All right, so think about that, all right, Stella? But like I said, I do feel like there is an improvement coming towards the end of the year, like around the first part of the year. So there might be a raise or something, okay? Okay, you can't lose weight either, Susan. I get you. You do understand that it's the chemicals in our food, that additives that the companies are putting in our food, right? You do understand that, right? That's what this is. What's happening is it's causing estrogen dominance. And this is not me talking. This is Jim, my other guy, talking. And he says that you need to wake up and realize that it's mostly a hormonal imbalance. And that by looking at that closely, you'll balance it out. And that's what's causing everybody to have PCOS too. We have so many chemicals in our food that it's making us ill. So I want you to pay attention to that. And I also want to say you do have some type of inflammation, like you have like a gluten thing going on. There's like gluten, there's something on there. You need to, like, if you don't know what I'm talking about, Susan, go back to an elimination diet. And what you do is you eat very, very like certain things for like a while, like a week or two. And then you slowly add them back in and see if they bother you. And if they bother you, then you know that you're not supposed to have them. And that gets rid of that causes weight loss. Now I'm in the same boat you are. I'm at a point where, but I'm older, and the older you get, the harder it gets and the more weight you put on. And I am in the process of getting weight loss surgery. And I've got a lot of people that don't do it. You can do it naturally. No, I've tried everything too. But I do know that I have insulin resistance. So, and insulin resistance causes where you just won't look, because even though you're not diabetic, you are. And what it's causing spikes and stuff, and you can't lose weight. So check into that also, okay? But I get it. But the medical, I want to say for you, it's PCOS or something like hormonal, which did not come from me, okay? All right, so, okay. Native for life. You have health issues and was wondering if you get the disability you applied for. You're going to have to appeal it. That's what they tell me, appeal it. But you can. Now, see, my brother, I have a brother who is an attorney, and he does disability law, and that's all he does. And that's all he does is take care, because they always deny you, always. My mother was blind when I was a little girl, and she couldn't get disability. They tried to tell her she couldn't have it. She's legally blind from a doctor's error. She was a totally working, functioning person, and they did an error in her eye, and she went blind, and she couldn't work anymore. And they said no. I mean, come on, it took her forever to get it. So, like I said, you have to appeal it, and I feel like you might have to find somebody. A lot of the disability attorneys don't charge a lot because they're there to help. So check into that, because I do feel like you're going to have to appeal in some way. Okay, but you will eventually get it. By the way, you will. Okay. All right. Hi, Zoe. I am worried I am going to get attacked from an ex. What do you see? I want you to be very careful, and I want to say he's tracking you somehow, and I want you to be very, very careful of that. but I don't feel like you need a restraining order. Please, please, please get a restraining order. Because the police need to know that he's keeping an eye on you, and I don't like it. I don't feel like you're going to get attacked. I don't feel like he's not going to go that far, but he is keeping an eye on you. So I don't feel like there's any physical thing, but it's more, is this more like psychological that he's doing? But you need to let the police know. Please, please do that and let me know that you did that. Please do that. He eventually will lay off. He will eventually lay off, I view. It's just right now, like he's keeping an eye on you through somebody or a tracking device or something. And I want you to be careful with that, please. All right? I care enough. I don't want anything to happen, but I don't see him getting in. I don't see a physical attack or anything. Okay? All right? But he likes to play mind games. So that's my point too. Okay? Get back to me and promise me you're going to do what I'm telling you to do, okay? Because I get worried when people, like, you guys, come on now. You can do this. You go do what I'm telling, promise me to do that, okay? All right. You're 5 days late. Will you get a positive test this week? Not. Ooh, you might be. You have a baby coming, and then in 2023, Athena, it might be. If it's not now, then it's next month. But it's really, really super close. So you're getting pregnant because you're going to be. So figure this out. You're pregnant around your baby, basically having your baby, I would say September. So is that maybe around November you get pregnant? It's around that, August, September-ish. So what is that, 8-9 months? So you're probably looking at, it's August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June. Okay, you're not having a baby in June. You're having a baby like in August. So maybe it's a couple more months. Okay, it seems like it's not June. It's not June. So it's a different month than that. I know it is. It seems like it's later, but it might be earlier, but I don't think so. Okay. Because you could be, well, let's see. So you missed, and it would be May. That's a possibility too. Because I want to say the child's an earth sign. So I want to say that could be Taurus or Virgo. So remember that, okay? All right. And Kita, will I get my Australian visa? Yes. I want to say within now, it's going to be 6. So either 6 weeks, 6 months. Yes, you will. You will get it for sure. I feel like it goes through pretty easy, much easier than it is here in the United States to get stuff. I don't know. I just feel that. So, will my husband Jay get the award he is nominated for? He's going to get runner-up or he's going to get second. But it's still good honor. I don't feel like it's the one. Like, I would tell you, like, straight out, like, oh my God, he's going to win. But I feel like he's really close, and he's gotten a very big honor anyway. And, he's going to benefit from that somehow. I don't know if he's going to get what's going to happen, promotion. Whatever this honor is, he's going to really benefit from it. And I'm supposed to tell you that. Okay. All right. Michelle, will I receive financial assistance this month? Yeah, there's something. Yeah, I think so. There's something coming at would you get a check or something? I feel like there's something in the mail late August. Okay. All right. All right. I'm trying really hard to, okay. Desiree, will you pass your classes? Yes, you will. You'll have no trouble. They're actually going to be better than, you're going to do better than you thought you did. You would. So, okay. All right. MJ, are you and Tanya Hammond related? I think so. I've got a couple of friends that are with the last name of Hammond, which is very interesting. So I just let you know. I don't know if it's just a common name but I do. I have a Brenda Lynn Hammond that I know, and she's a psychic too. Anyway. Ada, is your husband trying to split up? It's in his mind. Like he's very, very bored and needs a change. If you do not want that, you need to sit down and talk with him and figure out what's really going on. Is he in his, I feel like he might be almost like a midlife crisis or an awakening or something, and he doesn't know quite what to do with it. Okay. All right, couple more questions, you guys. Will you become a grandma? Yes, you will. Don't push it. I want to say within the next year or two, and it's a boy. There's a boy. There's a couple of grandsons. A couple of grandsons, and maybe eventually a granddaughter. There'll be quite a few. There'll be about maybe 3, 4, or 5. It seems for some reason I'm getting all of them. So sorry. But anyway, all right. Daniel said, should you go to nursing school, but you won't stay in nursing. It's something like nursing. Go to nursing school, and it'll open the door for what you're really supposed to be doing, which is more people-oriented. I mean, nursing is oriented, but I'm talking, you won't be working. I don't feel like you're working in a hospital. It's something different, but it's in nursing. It's in the same field. Like you're taking in clients or something. Like you're talking to them and you're assessing them, or there's something like that. Okay. All right. Hold on, you guys. You guys on TikTok or on YouTube, you can send me something. You guys know I've opened that up now, and we never opened it up before. So if you could please send me something, you can send me, like, I believe it's roses, or is it the same on TikTok? I'm not sure. I'm getting a lot of roses here. Now, remember that I'm trying to take the people that are sending me that kind of thing first. So if I see, and what's happening is sometimes I don't completely see your feed. The feed it scrolls and it scrolls and it scrolls and it scrolls. And I'm trying really hard to get to your question. I'm not doing it and ignoring you on purpose. It's the way I'm looking at 2 screens at the same time. Okay. Jess, what do you mean that what do I need to do? Do about what, sweetheart? Now, you do know you're a Scorpio, right? You are if you have not had your major awakening or your major change or transition this year, it's got to be coming. It might even be in a spiritual awakening, because a sun, a moon, a rising, or a Scorpio North Node will have a transition this year. Because it's just way Scorpio's sitting, because it's most likely in your first house or your 12th. If you've got a sun or and if it's a moon, it could be anywhere. It could be 2nd house, 4th house. But there is a transition. There's a transformation that you have to go forward with something. Okay, just letting you know. Just letting you know. All right. Will your lawsuit, Dr. KGDC, will your lawsuit settle soon? I want to say before the end of the year. I think you're going to settle out of court too, right? It feels like it's out of court, because I don't feel like you go to court. And I feel like somebody makes a decision though. Like it must be a judge. There's like a one single that sits, like you don't have like you make an agreement with somebody to settle out of court. I think that's what this is. It's dependent on a certain person, and it might be like maybe an attorney. I'm not sure, because it doesn't seem like you're going to court though. I don't know. Just letting you know. Okay. Should I go apply right away or wait to get your master's? They're telling me to tell you to wait a little bit, get adjusted, work a little bit, and then go back. Okay, I did that. I went and got my bachelor's. If you guys don't know, I taught for 31 years. I got my bachelor's in art and French, and a minor in art history. I speak fluent French, or I did. My French is so bad right now because I forgot and I don't use it much. Anyway, it comes back when I speak. So next time I go to the Eiffel Tower and I'm taping for you, because I do plan on doing it. Anyway, and I went back, decided I wanted to be a teacher the whole time. I've always wanted since I was in 1st grade. I'm going to be a teacher. I'm a teacher, and I also used to tell my mother I was going to change the world. And so I'm like, okay. Anyway, I was an interior designer for a year, and it was so like not me. I want to help people, not just make things look pretty, and it just wasn't what I wanted. So I went back and got my master's degree in education. And then what happened was, when I applied for my certificate for teaching, they gave me an art, French, social studies, LDBDMI, that's back then that was special ed, so LDBDMI, autism, and then elementary K-8. I have 14 teaching certificates right now, and yes, they're still all valid. I will never let them lapse. I just can't. After 31 years of doing it, I can't let it lapse. But anyway, they're telling me for you to wait just a little bit, maybe a year. Okay, all right. Sarabi, will you get a job with higher salaries in the next 3 months? So that means, so we're looking at September, October, November. No, it'll be a little longer than that. Keep going. I want to say towards the first of the year, around maybe. I see a really, really good stuff coming for a lot of people around the first of the year this year. Where I see, sometimes I'll be like, oh, I see it all happening in such and such time. I'm seeing it around that. Okay. All right. One more question, you guys. Are you going to open your business this year, and will you be successful? Are you going to do, is this a side hustle for you, or is this your primary? I feel like it starts small and gets big, and you're going to have to really work on it for about 6 to 9 months. I can really work on it. And you're going to be like, you're going to get sick of it. Like, you're going to be like, this ain't working. But I'm telling you, you're going to hit a spot where all of a sudden it's like it opens up. And I'm supposed to tell you that. So don't give up. Okay. Blessings, everybody. Now, this is what you're going to do. So you're going to send me a coffee, like buy me a coffee, 1 or 2 cups, whatever. Send me a question. I'm only going to take them up to 10 o'clock. After that, we're going to refund them, because I'm having people at 3 o'clock in the morning sending me a cup of coffee, asking questions. I really had that happen last night. I'm like, no offense to you guys, I need my sleep too. So, and I know that everybody wants to get to me. So I'm trying to be as fair as I can, but I do have to put up my boundaries a little. Okay. Everybody have a great day. I will see you tomorrow. I'll be here tomorrow.